Hey guys, quick video today just to show you what knives are going to drop in tomorrow's sale at exodusknifeandtool.com. Hello, welcome to the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. I am Jacob, your host. This channel is made possible through sales at my website, beachandtactical.com, where I hand make, using only American-made mil-spec components, rifle slings, gear slings, and other accessories. Also, I have a knife brand, Exodus Knife and Tool. Our knives are made by White River Knife and Tool in Fremont, Michigan, using only the finest materials available. The designs are practical, simple, and versatile. We have affiliate links in the description box below. I do have a Patreon, and also February's sponsor for February of 23 is Warriors Collection, a veteran-owned business selling apparel, coffee, tea, but really a business that is focusing on donating to and helping veterans and veteran organizations. Please check those out. They'll all be in the description box below, and let's get you right back to the content. Now, I'm not planning on showing you the standard model colors because you've already seen them. You should be familiar with them. The pictures are on the website already. However, these colors here are custom options, and you haven't seen them before, so I wanted to show them to you up close. We also have new boxes that I want to show you, and I've got some sheath color options that I want to show you. We're going to start off with the jackalopes here. We have orange jackalopes with natural micarta handle scales and some cool hex cam sheaths. These look really good. I'm a big fan. It's a neat combo. Especially like the FDE button snap there. Alright, going into the adventure crafts, we have some new adventure craft boxes that I'll show you really quick here. So what you're going to get here is your adventure craft sheath is attached to a stick here that holds it down and in place. They have a wood top that slides in, and you'll have a rubber band holding it together. Or you should, whatever. That's the new box and the new style, at least for this run. And temporarily they will be marked White River Knife and Tool. That's what we had to do for this drop. It's kind of an in-between drop. What we'll probably do going forward is I will probably get, I'm guessing, my own brand and start branding the boxes myself, which will of course include more variation because they do everything perfectly and I do not. So some of your branding will probably be slightly off center or slightly tilted. All right, so let's get back into real quick the colors that we are going to have available. The sale starts tomorrow at noon Central Time Zone. That is Saturday the 18th. I'm like 90% sure. Yep, Saturday, February 18th at noon Central Time Zone. So to get started here, we've got lots of orange. I'm big stoked on the orange. What we have here, this is an orange adventure craft with natural linen micarta. My camera should be focusing. Let me make sure, like, what are we doing here? That is, why are things not focusing right? It's incredibly irritating. Natural linen micarta. I really like the look of natural linen micarta. Now the big thing here, and these are expensive, guys. The big thing is the orange Cerakote, orange Kydex. And by the way, the natural linen micarta, that's an orange Kydex, obviously, but I didn't mention it. Orange Cerakote and this natural burlap micarta. Now this natural burlap micarta, this isn't just some normal natural burlap micarta. This is yet another special edition micarta that I imported from Poland. And it's got a little bit of a trick up its sleeve, my guys. Yes, glowing natural burlap. This is going to be something that I'm going to spend a lot of probably time and energy trying to make a very custom, special, glowing burlap handle material. And I'm going to try and keep this in my custom product lineup permanently, if at all possible. It is really expensive buying custom micarta, first off. And it's also really expensive importing micarta from Poland. And it is worth it because I get these from Emil Epoxy Lab, and his work is fantastic. If you are a custom maker anywhere in the world, I highly suggest that you look him up. And then we've got a few orange Cerakote with natural canvas micarta. Very classy combo. These come with a coyote tan sheath. This is an absolutely epic color combo, guys. I am just a massive fan. Now, we also have that color combo there, but with orange sheaths. However, I think we've had a bit of an oops moment here. I'm not exactly sure, but this is supposed to be a natural canvas micarta, but it and some of the others kind of turned up red. I believe that this is a red canvas micarta. Very, very interesting. It will be marked as such on the website. So we have an orange Kydex, orange Cerakote, and a somewhat red micarta. Of course, this red micarta with time will dull in and become a brown. It will be absolutely beautiful. Very, very unique. All right, moving on here. We have a black ion bond. It's supposed to be natural micarta again. This one again, more of a red. It's gonna just be legendary looking once it gets some use. This might even be a brown. You see, I think this is even a bit different here. It is. Kind of a brown canvas micarta. I'm a huge fan. That's with a normal black Kydex sheath. That's gonna be just an absolute looker. You'll notice that some of these are part of what will be a very special time in the company history where the serial number here just says custom. And I'm handwriting serial numbers on the certificates on these. They're a little bit of an oopsie. And these had the ferro rod notch. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this too much except for on the blog, which, by the way, make sure that you subscribe to the blog if you want to stay up to date on news. But some people, not people that I was familiar with, I haven't had any customers complain about this notch. It works fantastic. But some of the retailers and some of the people that White River works with complained about this notch. So we're moving away from that, and we're going back to a normal square spine here. And these are serialized as normal. Full square spine. It's a good deal. This is a green linen micarta with ion bond and black sheath. Absolutely a looker. This green linen micarta is really cool. You know, my camera is not going to completely do this justice, but it does look very gray. So this is not a strong green color. It's very muted, and it's going to go with whatever you want it to go with. It's very cool. And the last one I'm going to show you here, guys, I'm sorry to say I am not going to be putting this up for sale tomorrow. It will be on the website. But I am going to do a special auction. It's going to include some special knives that I have had in the past, Exodus knife and tool knives, including prototypes. We're going to have some sheaths, handle scales, a few other things, and this knife. This auction is 100% of these proceeds, and I also have a scrapyard knife company knife that will be in the auction, a couple other things. 100% of the proceeds from this auction, except where otherwise stated, are going to go directly to the tooling and setup costs for the Legionnaire. So I need to, when I release a new knife model, if I'm going to pay the tooling and the setup fees, I can't pass that on to my customers in good conscience. So I just have to eat the cost. It just comes out of pocket. And what it is it's a long-term investment. I'm going to be paying thousands and thousands of dollars every time I release a new knife model, under the hope or understanding that my customers are going to like it, that it's a viable knife on the market, that it will sell, that it will be unique and absolutely practical, and that it's worth the investment. Heck, even if it doesn't sell, it needs to be worth the investment to me. I need to know that there's a gap in the market that I can fill, that my customers will benefit from every time I release a new knife model. But it's a big deal, and I'm not the kind of guy that sits around with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to just burn. So this time, what we are doing is I'm going to be doing an auction. This knife will be in that auction. They call this G10 Burl, and I personally have a knife in this G10 color. I was familiar with a material like this that I called, I think, rag micarta or random rag micarta, but this is in fact a G10, so it's got a different feel to it, and some of the black in here almost looks like carbon fiber. This is a pretty wildly colored knife. Comes with a black Kydex. It's a pretty special unit. I am pretty stoked on it. Serial number is 29, which just seems kind of like a sick, cool number to me for a knife this wild. So anyways, that's what we've got, guys. ExodusKnifeandTool.com. Now, I've been really trying to promote the blog and the email list on ExodusKnifeandTool.com. I'm having some problems with Wix, which is my website provider right now. They say I have 200 emails that I can use per month. They say that I have all 200 left, but they won't let me send my email because they say I'm out of emails. And conveniently, also, their customer service isn't working. So I can't send out emails right now, but for times like this when I can't send emails out to you guys, if you subscribe to the blog, you're going to see news. I want to be more active on there. Also, check out, I'm going to put a link in the description box to the blog and also to the Facebook group. We do have an Exodus Knife and Tool Facebook group where I do want to do competitions and giveaways. I want you guys to feel like you can share pictures there that I can then also share. You can become really a part of the brand. And what's been really special about Exodus Knife and Tool for me, not only is the amount of support that you guys have given me, but the way that the brand has grown and I've been able to incorporate some of my customers. People really feel like they are a part of it. They're personally invested in it. And that's amazing to me. It's just the coolest thing ever. And I know that I've worked for other knife companies. I promoted their stuff. I didn't work for them, but I was big fans of theirs, and a lot of them I still am, but they never cared about me, right? And so I like to show when people are sharing pictures and stuff like that, I like to show my appreciation to the enthusiasts, to my supporters and stuff like that. And it's really grown a tight-knit community that I have really enjoyed. I do also plan on having my own forum this year. And that will be a cool place for people to share as well. So, there we go. Thank you for watching. And if you're wanting a knife, make sure that you log in at noon Central or before on ExodusKnifeandTool.com and that you are ready to grab a knife, guys. Every single drop I do, I get so many complaints afterwards. People are like, the knife sold out right from under me, or people say, I didn't even know that the knife drop was happening, and by the time I logged in the next day or a week later, the knife that I wanted was sold. All of this other stuff, guys, I'm sorry. I'm working on always having knives in stock. And when I do custom runs like this, if you want one particular knife, if one color combo really catches your eye, chances are it's the one that's going to sell. It just seems like that's how things work. Murphy's Law, you know. So sometimes you got to really stay on top of it. But if you miss the drop, you miss the knife that you really want, I will have standard colors left in stock. So if you really just decided that you have to have an adventure craft, I will have something, and it is my goal to at least always have something, but it is also my goal to always be releasing special edition items and new colors and stuff that you guys are really after, because the truth is, if you didn't notice, I happen to be a knife enthusiast myself, and that's what I like. So that's what I've got. I'm going to stop blabbing now. Holy crap, it's been 15 minutes. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I look forward to talking to you guys. Good luck with grabbing a knife tomorrow if you are interested, and I do greatly appreciate y'all. See ya.